Good morning, everyone. I slept in today, but I thought I would vlog. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's all wet, but I have on my Great Gatsby t-shirt, my charcoal zip-up hoodie from Old Navy, and Reed denim from the Reed jeans from J. Crew. And I have to put on boots, I think, because it is so windy and chilly out. Are you ready for your walk? Are you excited? Let's go. Come on. Where are you hiding? Are you camera shy? Okay, yeah, it's freezing out, so these flip-flops will not do. I'm going to get some boots out before I leave the house again. I am going to have to go to the grocery store to pick up some things. I'm making a recipe that has a lot of different types of chocolate and cream, I think. So I did get some cream a little while ago for it. But I need to check the ingredients list and see what I need to get. By the way, did I mention this is the recipe? It's the cover recipe from an old issue of Bon Appetit. It's called Devil's Food Cake with Peppermint Frosting. It's like a 4-layer cake. It's going to take forever. It's one of those epic recipes that Bon Appetit used to be so famous for. Yeah, so we're going to try to make this today. Chris is coming over in a little bit. And I definitely have my work cut out for me, but it'll be fun. This is going to be relaxing. We are in the process of buying a house, moving, selling our places. So, and I recently had eye surgery again, so I can't really work out right now. So to relieve stress, I'm going to be cooking. And I'm really excited about this. Plus, I think it'll be fun. It's cold out, it's windy. I don't know why. It's mid-May, but I've got the heat on. It's like 50 degrees and super windy. So, it'll be nice to stay inside baking today. Do you see this long list of ingredients? Yeah. And then that almost that whole page is just this recipe. So 2/3 of it. Okay, I've laid out everything that I do have that I need. So I have sugar, bittersweet chocolate. This is going to be, I'm going to shave this to make the curls. Butter that needs to come to room temperature, light corn syrup, flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt. I don't have enough cocoa powder, so I need to get some more. And so that was a little bit of a, wait, where is that on the, yeah, cocoa powder. Okay, unsweetened. So this is Dutch cocoa powder. I need to get another box of this basically because I need a lot of it. And so that was a surprise. And then also I need peppermint extract, which I know I had. So I must have used it up, which kind of surprises me. And I need eggs and more bittersweet chocolate and white chocolate. I'm gonna head to the grocery store now. I'll see you in a minute. Hello! Sadie's eating if you hear that crunching in the background. So Chris is here now. We went to the grocery store, picked up what I needed. So peppermint extract, this is the last bottle, so I'm glad I got it. Some cocoa powder, a bunch of bittersweet chocolate, white chocolate, and we got some eggs, which are in the fridge. So I think the butter is up to room temperature now, so I'm gonna get started. I'm also having my favorite weekend refresher drink. It's a green passion power smoothie from Panera. I don't know how good it is for you. It might be just a bunch of apple juice, I don't know. But it tastes so good and it's so just refreshing and it makes me feel better, so yay! Okay, so I broke the first rule of cooking, that is that you're supposed to read the recipe through at least once, preferably twice, and I didn't read it. And I thought that I was supposed to use 4 round pans to make a 4-layer cake, but they actually wanted 2, and then you cut the cakes in half. So I have half the batter still in here, or roughly half. And these smaller cakes that just came out of the oven that are going to cool, and then I'll have to start this over again, because that's what I thought I was supposed to do. It definitely would have been easier to do it all at once, but it's a little late for that now. So, anyway, we're just cooking away. We stopped and had a pizza break. Chris kindly picked up some pizza for us, which I immediately destroyed, so I don't even have anything to show you, really. But yeah. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Okay, so the first 2 cakes came out of the oven. The white there is just the flour from the pan. But they look really good. I think these ones will be a little bit bigger than the 2 that I just put in the oven, which I would show you, but I don't want to open the door. Here, I can turn the light on. No, you can't really see, but they're not very deep in those pans. There's not a lot of batter, so we'll see how those come out. Probably take less time to make. Anyway, and I did some of the dishes while I was waiting in between, and yeah. We've been listening to the Hamilton soundtrack while I've been baking. It's been a lot of fun. It's really good. Okay, the second round is out. They're looking pretty good, actually. Everything's about as uniform as can be expected for the fact that I eyeballed it. That's pretty good. So these are going to cool in their pans for 15 minutes. And then I will turn them upside down on the rack and keep baking. But I think I'm going to go lie down again. We were taking a little nap while these baked, and it was glorious. There's nothing like a nap on a Sunday afternoon with the smell of baked goods in the background. Okay, so this is why you're supposed to re-butter and flour the pan. I thought there was a bunch in there. It felt like really buttery still, so I was kind of getting lazy, so I didn't do it, and then this is what happened. So a couple pieces got left behind, but I think, and this one that's worse, I think it'll actually work out okay once I assemble the cake. This obviously can't be the top piece, maybe the bottom one, and this could be like the second layer. But yeah, we'll alternate, but they're actually pretty good, like pretty uniform for having done this without measuring, so pretty pleased. So those have to finish cooling, and I have like 3 recipes still to make here. There's chocolate ganache, white chocolate cream, you probably can't see that there, and then peppermint frosting. So, yeah, we've been at this a while, and I think we're maybe halfway done, maybe not even that far. I have no idea how loud this is for you, so sorry if it's too loud. This is the frosting. We're on the last step. So, and I did a lot of the cleaning up. Yay! So we're just putting the layers together now. So this is the white chocolate cream layer that I'm putting on kind of carefully. And then below that there's dark chocolate ganache. And then below that there's the first layer of the cake. And then we're going to put the rest of the layers on and put on the frosting and the dark chocolate curls. So I don't know if you can see on the side here. We had a bit of a disaster with layer number 2. The layer didn't come out that well to begin with, so we kind of, it's a little bad. Anyway, just putting more ganache. Oh no, it's starting to fall. It's the Leaning Tower of cake. Because it's thick. This is thick enough that I'm putting pressure on it, so it's like starting to fall. That's the cake.
There we go.
So that's the cake with all the layers added. It's the tallest, wonkiest cake ever. But it should taste really good. This white chocolate cream tastes amazing. So now it's time to frost it. Oh, fuck. Oh, I hope you're not recording that.
I was hoping to, but I missed it. That's what I was hoping to get.
It hardened a little. Oh no, okay, it's soft underneath.
They're good. In the center.
Are you recording me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you might want it.
Okay. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh boy. I mean, there's a lot of frosting here, and it's going to have to go all the way down the sides, too, so this is going to be challenging. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Could be a lot harder.
Caught!
I'm not touching the cake with it. Oh, I got it on it again. Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I don't think, unless I like chuck them at the sides, I'm not sure how to get them on there without messing it up more.
The perfect cake.
I don't even know how to start. I feel like I need to saw it. Oh boy. This is like the sword of the stone.
Your knife's barely long enough.
Oh, I cut from the pretty side. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Ho ho! Ah! No!
Not bad.
Man down. Okay, so we made a tiny dent in the cake. It actually looks pretty big now. That's just 2 slices. The pieces come out looking really ugly, but it's a pretty good cake. It's very rich. Chocolate cake isn't actually my favorite, so it's not my favorite cake ever, but I appreciated the novelty and kind of the adventure that was making it. I have a huge mess to clean up, like total disaster in the kitchen. Even though I cleaned up in between steps earlier, the last few steps, everything just went crazy. And Sadie really needs to go outside. So we're going to take a couple pieces, slice them up, and bring them to my parents, probably on plates, because they just won't fit in any of my to-go containers. That's how tall this cake is. I don't know if, like, you can get an idea of how tall it is, but it's enormous. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm back. I dropped off a couple pieces with my parents, and there's so much cleaning to do, and washing dishes, and oh my gosh, so much. Okay, everybody, I'm just gonna call it a night. Say goodnight, Sadie. I got most of the stuff cleaned up from the cooking today, the baking, and I threw in a load of laundry, and I'm pretty beat, even though it's like 9:30. I'm gonna call it a night early, and I'll see you next time.